we have seen that when we meet a client, first of all, you need to understand their business. We need to understand our clients. We need to understand their goals, where they want to grow towards with their company. And when you do that, it's always better we can offer the full service line. So you don't just go in there and just cover a fragment of it all. But because you establish such a very deep understanding of one another, and you then bring in experts in the different parts of the journey, that's what generates most value, in my opinion. You can actually think of it as a circle. Usually we start out with a web consulting project or just digital consulting project. What does that mean? So clients come to us with the wish to go digital, be it digitize intranets, web platforms, campaigns, the need of a digital strategy, and that's where we come in. We're going to show them with the creation team, with the development team, what can we do visually, what are the newest trends. At the same time, and this is actually one of the main advantages of Amazee Labs, because we offer both, we also know what's feasible technology-wise. Sometimes you have, when you just focus on the creation, for example, you end up with solutions that are extremely expensive to implement on the tech side. And there will be an easy solution to just adjust something, a small part, and you could reduce the cost size significantly. So we always interlink our consulting. We bring in the knowledge from both sides. Then obviously when it comes to the tech expertise, that's where we come in with what are the top requirements. I mean, clients these days, they don't just operate from one country. They have a very high complexity. Usually they have a digital web presence all over the world. They serve or they address people from different cultural language backgrounds. I mean, if you just imagine if you have people in the Arabic countries or someone from Europe, you actually don't read left to right, but vice versa. So we're building those large content management systems where you can direct and orchestrate content and send it all over the world and make sure that whatever markets you send it out to, that it's exactly the quality and the preciseness where you need it. It's easy to change. We reduce a lot of complexity with our systems. By that we enable globally acting companies to operate at a very high technological level, but that does not mean that it's complex, because in its use itself it's very simple. Just the system behind it needs to be well thought through. And by doing that, we actually enable our clients to really use that advantage, to become a lot more independent in their global communication, in the way they reach out to potential clients or to existing customers, to investors.
When we think about consulting at Amazee Labs, we talk about web solution consulting because we are web solution specialists. There's three pieces that provide us the foundation of our ability to consult our clients. The first is that we are experts, technical experts, in various approaches to development as well as development technologies. The second is that we're able to quickly gain a deep understanding of emerging technologies and approaches to web development, as well as emerging changes in the market. So popular tools, popular approaches, popular hosting strategies. And the third piece to it is that this experience enables us to distinguish between what I call ephemeral fads, things that are going to be hot today and not tomorrow, and real trends, things that are trends because there's some kind of underlying value. So through consulting, we essentially do two things. We share our experiences and insights with our customers in a very transparent way, and we collaborate with our customers to design plans and approaches to realizing their web and digital goals.
We approach client work or project work with design in mind, starting basically with a conversation about the overall goal and scope. the expectations of both the client we work for and their customers, consumers, and users of our products. This is the first question. So why and for whom are we working? And very important point there is that we deal very early in the process with content. So content and the message of a brand, the message on products is very important to have at a very early stage in the design process, so that we know what our message is, let's say on a website. So what are we talking about, and to whom, and what is the goal behind that? And this is the foundation and the design, let's say all the design elements and user interface design, all that is kind of a framework that wraps it all up, makes it accessible and enjoyable for the users. So this is a very central and very important topic for us. UX design and UI design plays a huge role in all our projects. Basically, it's the start of most, or if not all, of our projects. So the very first thing we're going to do is to talk about what's the actual goal of a project, and work from there and go through our UX sprint, which means going throughout the classic steps of user experience design. It plays a major role because it has the major effect on what the project's outcome is, or what the product at the end is, and if it is successful. That's why we make a huge effort in this field, and combine that with our excellence and technology to bring whatever we came up with in the UX process to life at the end.
Amazee Labs provides premium web consulting, experience design, web development and web maintenance services. And with a world-class team, we deliver high-quality and comprehensive web solutions for our clients. Beyond site user experience, design and development, we also provide ongoing support and manage web maintenance with the help of our dedicated global maintenance and extensions team. It's not just what we do, but how we do it that makes all the difference. We use agile project management techniques in conjunction with cutting-edge development, continuous integration, and continuous deployment practices to ensure a smooth collaboration process from start to finish. We have a primarily open source tech stack that allows us to build the best web solutions for a wide range of projects and industries. Our approach to combining cutting-edge web technologies means we provide our clients with high-quality solutions that drive their business goals. At Amazee Labs, we build everything from highly functional corporate websites to web applications and enterprise-level CMSs, all using powerful open source software like Drupal, Gatsby, and React. Our expert developers are well versed in industry-leading development tools like GraphQL, PHP, and JavaScript. When paired with our lean and agile methodologies, they empower us to build powerful, elegant, and customized solutions for clients of any size from a wide range of industries across the world.
At Amazee Labs, we've got some very experienced project managers who spend a lot of time caring about their clients. There's often times where you see that there's a lot of vested interest from the project managers into the clients and the client interaction. They do chat to clients once a week, once every 2 weeks, to make sure that there's a strong relationship and strong collaboration. It's very important with the agile project methodology that one does have very close contact with clients as often as possible. And I think that makes sure that our client interaction is very special, that we do put a lot of energy into that and make sure that we care about the clients as much as they care about their budgets and what the outcome is of the project.
The main benefit of open source actually is that our clients are able to collaborate with the whole community and benefit from work of a lot of other clients to improve their own product and reduce their maintenance cost and total cost of ownership. And this is the actual main reason to use open source. Another important reason is security of their investments, since open source software by definition is for everybody free to study, read and modify, which means that our client is not locked into us as a vendor, but is allowed to take the product we developed for him and move to any other agency and request changes or further maintenance of the product. GraphQL enables us to separate the different technology layers in the applications we build, which is especially important since they move at very different paces. So there is this very fast moving, fast evolving front-end stack where we have new technologies every couple of months, like React, Vue.js, iOS applications that move very fast and have a lot of revolutionary thinking going on. And on the other hand, we have the server-side applications like database management system, content management systems, media asset libraries that think a lot more traditionally and work in a more stable way, that also contain a lot of data that should not be lost and should not be reinvented all the time. And to bring these two requirements together, we need some kind of interface, and GraphQL gives us the possibility to establish a contract between systems that also acts as documentation and a way to communicate not just the systems themselves but also the people that work with it. The main benefit is what I was talking about before. Technologies move at different paces, and our clients will assemble a lot of very valuable content in their backend systems. But from time to time, there are visual refreshes. The technology and the expectations of end users change, and we need to be able to replace UI elements, replace designs in the most efficient possible way. And GraphQL helps us because it keeps this interface stable. So we will be able to, in a couple of years from now on, to just replace the front-end layer without having to replace the whole application.
Amazee Labs set up a specific team to cover web technology maintenance because there is a tension between building new and being innovative and maintaining into the future. And it's quite comparable to other domains like civil engineering, actually, to my mind. And that's because you have maintenance engineering and you have innovation engineering, building new stuff. And there's a subtle difference between those, but the focus is different. So in innovation, you're trying to uncover new ground, find out new things about your market or your audience, and deliver new value. Maintenance, you're wanting to take the value you've already got and literally maintain it, right? Sometimes that is by extending what you've already got and building on top of it. And sometimes that is just simply by making sure that the thing you've already built still delivers the value. The infrastructure is there, the clients are supported, the users are supported. So we differentiate between two things when it comes to maintenance. We differentiate between engineering for maintenance and maintenance engineering. Engineering for maintenance is the part where you think about how you're going to maintain the software you're building while you're busy building it at an innovation stage or at a new build stage, let's call it. Maintenance engineering is the engineering approach to giving software longevity and giving it a space where it can continue to deliver value. In our maintenance team, we think about two kinds of maintenance. We have what we call automated maintenance. That's where we have certain infrastructure tools that will interrogate the software that we're maintaining, look for new security versions, look for new versions of the software, look for security patches, look for certain automated security tests, and sometimes apply remediation strategies. That's all in the automated bucket. And then in the second bucket, we call it bespoke. So in the bespoke, it's a human being has to get involved and sometimes figure out an upgrade path, sometimes do some strategic moving around of the different components, doing some cleanup, that sort of thing. So ultimately, in a nutshell, we have two approaches, automated and bespoke.